watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before.
Hey guys, welcome back to the chaos. As you can see, it literally looks like I have not done anything in this basement, which is such a terrible feeling. That's what happens when the junk is so deep and the clutter is so like chaotic that you do little thing, like a bunch of little stuff, and it looks like you haven't done anything. So this is what we're coming back to. Since the last video, I have spent about 4 hours down here looking through various piles of stuff. This is all of the stuff so far that we have together for donate. So we got a whole nother box, comforter, whole bunch of little things, a bunch of cups. Like there's just a lot of stuff going on over here. This pile is growing out. As you can see, it started way back there. It's growing all the way out here. Also, the reason why I don't have my wedding ring on ever in these basement videos is because my fingers get so cold and dry, and my wedding ring, like my fingers start shrinking. I don't want to lose my wedding ring down here. So anyway, the next step is going to be to pull all of this stuff out. We bought some shelves, which I'm super pumped and excited for. So we're going to be putting the shelves. The plan is to line the shelves on this wall right here. Now, I don't know because of the bump out, like how that's going to work, if it's going to work in my favor or not. If not, we will find a different place for them. But regardless, they are going to go over in this section. So we're going to put everything out. And then I will have the shelves linked. We got them on Amazon. They are plastic shelving, so I'm super excited. They're not wire, they're not metal, and they are super heavy duty. So I'm excited to get some stuff off the floor over here, and then of course move a lot of stuff over here onto the shelves. So that's the first thing that's basically my only goal tonight, is to get these shelves up and to get everything on them that needs to go on them.
And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Last, but all the fun times we had, I'll never forget. We will always share a bond, no matter what, 'cause you have a piece of my heart. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay. No, you're gone in the make you think that I should.
So we got one shelf up, and I'm gonna put the other 3 up now. It was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. These are super easy to connect, like for real, super easy to connect. So, super grateful for that. But I, however, don't want to film all putting up all the rest of them. So we're gonna just do a quick snap, 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 and get it all done with. So let's get going.
Calm down, and then I'm overthinking everything.
Okay, so a few minutes ago I thought I was going to do shelves 3 and 4, but I went upstairs and my husband was like, hey, how are the shelves going? And I was like, they're shorter than I thought they were. So, for reference, these are about as tall as me. Maybe a smidge taller. I'm 4'7", so not a very tall shelf. A little wide though, they're pretty good width, but they're not going to fit 2 of these tubs side by side. So I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. So instead of opening the other 2, we might send them back, but I am going to fill these 2 right now, and I know for certain over here I'm going to do like all of our, what am I trying to say? All of our cookware, I guess, if you want to call it that, like my crock pot, the waffle maker, the mixer, like all that stuff I want to put like on this shelf right here. And this shelf's going to be my whole, like a baking shelf. So just all my baking stuff. So we're going to go ahead and load this up right now. Okay, so I pulled all of this from that part of the basement. And I ironically can't find the waffle maker. So it's got to be down here somewhere. Eventually I will come across it. Or maybe it's up in the kitchen. I'm not really sure. But this is a lot of stuff. We're going to see if it'll all fit on there. How we can make it nice and organized. Not going to chat anymore. Let's get to it.
Think about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you. What things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. We should work it out. You know we should work it.
Surprise! I'm switching it up once more. The second shelf is not going to have my baking stuff on it because that shelf doesn't even have room for my crock pot. So I am actually going to make this shelf a second cooking shelf. I'm going to put all my dishes on it. All the stuff I'm not using, all the seasonal stuff, we're going to put it right here.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy. But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, we should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings.
Okay, so you guys probably saw me fly toward the camera a minute ago. I was gone for about 30 minutes. My son he woke up, he started screaming, crying, and so had to take a mama break, but I'm back. He's fully asleep right now. So anyway, I finished this organization project, and it's into the night now, and I'm done with it. So I'm going to stop here tonight. I have enough room for my crock pot and some more dishes, which is fantastic. But this was like a huge thing that I could not wait to do. and I'm going to show you guys some of the other areas of the basement that were affected by this right here. Okay, so this area was affected the most. There was literally heaps. You can see it if you go back to my first video. You can see there was a heap of just like all of the kitchen stuff just heaped over. There was also some of the stuff that you see over here, that red crock pot. Goodness, there's a cupcake holder, a couple things that I put in here from this stack. So while I was going through them, I was actually thinking about donating as well. So I donated some of those, which I'm super happy about. Those are the kind of donations I want to do. I want to see the stuff I'm not using anymore, and I want to just totally get rid of it. So this area got cleaned up a ton, which is so fantastic. That's what it takes to be able to put something, like put an area back together and make it a useful space, is weeding out what you don't need anymore and kind of organizing the stuff that you have in the space already. So I'm really excited about that. You can see lots of floor space that you couldn't see before. I got rid of some of those wine glasses. My sister had given me these really super pretty winter dishes, and these glasses came in them, these little wine glasses and this little tray. I didn't like the tray, and I didn't want the wine glasses, so I got rid of those. And oh my gosh, you guys, this decluttering pile is just like growing, and it kind of is bittersweet, but it makes me really happy. So I'm super excited to keep on going with this project, and I'm going to take you over to a spot that I didn't get to film doing, but I didn't get to film cleaning it out. But I was really excited and proud of the accomplishment of what it looks like right now. Side note, this is what I was doing in all those hours that I put in this week. I was filling up little bins. Like, all of these are cupcake toppers. These are all cupcake wrappers or cupcake holders, however you want to think of them. I have a bin of chalk that I found. I'm trying to get rid of all my cardboard, so those are all sprinkles, so those will go in a separate container, but those are the kinds of changes that I've been making. So let's go back here, because this is like the spot where it's changed the most. This is so dark back here. I said this last time, but we're going to be getting rid of this little table right here. And then I went through and decluttered all my books, all of my movies. My Grammy actually gave me that little DVD rack, so I used it just to the best of my ability. I went through my puzzles, like I went through everything over here. So everything over here is already decluttered. I took the end tables and put them in their rightful spots, which is super exciting. And then none of the donate stuff is over here anymore. I've got this little bin full of all of my like greeting cards that I've gotten through the years that I want to keep. So that's started, and that's really exciting. And then I'm going to use these dressers and eventually put them over on the wall over there and fill them with all of these books. Because we're not using the dressers, and I can use the top of the dresser for like a shelf or something, so that's really exciting too. So that is pretty much it for tonight. I hope that you enjoyed this super duper organize with me, declutter with me, whatever you want to say with me. I feel very accomplished. You should too if you got up and did anything during this video. But I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.